Okay.
All right, welcome back. We are back in the Philippines, and we'll just give you an update here of uh, what happened, what's going on here, and give you an update as far as our next little job here that we're going to do, next little project. So we got back, 5 days ago, roughly 5 days ago, and dogs loved it. You know, they were all real happy, and but pretty quick we figured out that one of our doggos was having a pretty serious issue. It was bleeding, and we weren't sure what exactly was going on. So Chunky has been locked away on his own. We got him to the vet, and initially they thought that it may be a cancerous tumor. And so they did blood work and stuff, and thankfully the blood work came back good. So they put him on antibiotics and steroids and stuff. So it looks like that's working, at least for now. And we take him back this next week to get a follow-up appointment with him. And so hopefully that's all good to go, because right now he's basically put off into the one room, and that's where he's been staying by himself. And we still bring him out. It's just he's separated from the other dogs. The vet said to keep them separate. So, but it looks like the medicine is working. He's no longer bleeding, and it looked like a urinary tract infection or something like that. So.
Well, at one point, they talk about chemotherapy.
Yeah, they were talking about doing chemo for him and stuff like that. And so hopefully that's not, the blood work came back good. So hopefully that's not going to be the case. So that's our big kind of slap in the face when we get back here. And then the next little project is actually not real little, but our next project is going to be right here. So we are going to build a carport right here. It's going to come off of the end of the shed. It's going to come out just a little bit past this fence, and we're going to reconfigure the fence line here. So change it up a little bit. And so we'll show it to you as we're building it, but it's basically going to be a nice thick concrete pad to park on. It's going to be basically a half wall of hollow block. And then from there, pipe is going to go up to the roof, and the roof is going to be the same, basically the same line as that shed roof. So we're just going to bring it further out, and then it'll be open, so you know the airflow and stuff, but it'll be covered. So the car will be in there, and we won't have to worry about. There'll be a little gate to access it from inside the fenced area. And then, of course, you can walk around here and just go into the carport from out here. So we're waiting on Richard to come and talk to him about it, because he's the one that's going to be doing it. And so we're waiting on him. And all the property we came back to looks really good. Ed kept up with it really well. If you notice all the way at the end, the kubo is gone. So we originally built down there when we first started building the house was literally falling apart. So I told him, I said, go ahead and tear it down. And Richard could have a lot of the wood for cooking fires for his mom. And so they got that knocked down, and eventually we're gonna, probably within the next couple weeks, we will get a little kubo like is back here by the dirty kitchen, and we'll put it up front, because it is nice to have one down there. And you know, Tino, the neighbor, comes, and that's when he's over here in his field, and he'll come in and take a nap in that kubo, and it's just nice to have a little place to sit down. Yep, they'll sit down and chat. And the back looks really good. The trees are growing pretty good back here. We got one, the drain here. It's growing really nice. And then another one just over from it. And then really nice tree growing up by the cottage up here. And I've already worked a little bit on the bamboo in the middle of the field over here. So I tied it together so it grows more straight up instead of bushing out. So probably do a little bit of mowing and stuff here, but it's growing really slow right now because it's definitely the dry part of the year. We got just a touch of rain this morning, so not much though. So we're doing stuff. It's just not going to be like massive amounts of mowing and grass cutting and stuff like that. So we're going to focus on getting the carport done, and then once it's complete, we'll let everything cure. We will neutralize it, prime it, paint it, just like the house, and do whatever touch-up paint we need to on the shed and stuff as well. And so that's our big grand plan for right now. And yeah, we're back. We've been running around trying to get stuff taken care of for groceries. We came back and we had nothing, so we literally had to run and get a lot of groceries.
And 2 days after, we had to take Chunky to the vet.
Yeah, and we had to take him to the vet, and well, luckily Ed took him while we were out doing other stuff. So Ed took him to the vet and got that taken care of. And then we had to go back later to get his meds after the blood work came back. So everybody keep their fingers crossed for Chunky that everything keeps going well. It looks like it's doing okay now. So hopefully that's how it will continue.
Yeah, we'll give you an update on him after.
And he's not acting any different. He's still happy and bouncing around, and he loves his food and everything else.
Well,
so
other than that bleeding, he's not acting like he's sick, but
yeah,
we cannot just ignore that.
And it wasn't like pouring out, but it was significant enough where you could see it as he walked.
Yeah.
And that it wasn't happening when we first got here.
Yeah.
So literally within a day or two, we were able to notice it and get it taken care of with the vet. So with that is our update for right now, and we will get back with you guys and show you the progress as we make our new carport here. Thanks for watching.